What's up, everyone? My name is Danielle Wall, and as you can see, I'm a rattlesnake wrangler. We're here located in Landers, where my home base is, and I moved here 7 years ago from the San Francisco Bay Area. It was time for me to get out of the city. My passion has always been helping animals. Long before I handled deadly snakes, I was always at an animal shelter or saving any little critter I could. I used to be focused on entomology. That's what I went to school for. But I left school my last semester to pursue self-taught snake wrangling. And here we are. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I can fairly confidently say I'm the best in my profession in the area. So this is Worf. He is my Southern Pacific rattlesnake. As you can see, he's a nice healthy weight. He's a big boy. Sometimes I'll lose my thought because I'm working with this. This is a very venomous snake. Like, this is one of the top 2 of my collection that I really do not want to get tagged by. And I don't take too many risks. He keeps trying to come back up. Which, that's only because he doesn't want to be in the air. No rattlesnake feels like being in the air. So it's not him coming for me, nothing like that. But I try to keep his head away from me. So he was found, I've had him for over 2 years. He was found in Wrangler Valley in a very dense residential area. So we were thinking he might be a stowaway. And I do a lot of teaching. So I took that opportunity and got the approval from Fish and Wildlife. And he's my... he's one of my favorites, yeah. He's terrifying, honestly. Got an impressive set of rattles on him. Look at that. He's not rattling, I'm just moving his tail. I think Steve Irwin had said it best, Wild animals, yeah, they want to kill you. But at least with this type of animal, you can tell when they're trying to defend themselves. With humans, you can't always tell that. And snakes, to me, are easier to connect with. They're less dangerous than what I deal with every day, which is people in my mind. Like I say, I don't like being in big crowds. I moved out of the big city for a reason, and connecting with this type of animal has just been life-changing. And I like everything about them. They're not mean to each other. They don't go to hurt each other. I think if people were like rattlesnakes, the world would be a better place. I have free-handled him a couple times, but that's risky. It's very risky. No matter how well I can read this animal, he's not that comfortable right now. And he doesn't want to bite me because of that. But also, I don't take as many risks as people may think. So snake season's winding down. They are a temperature-based animal. It's reptile. As people say, they are cold-blooded, to put it in simple terms. So they can only be as warm or as cold as their environment. So as it gets cooler, the ground's going to get colder. These snakes are going to need to go deeper and deeper to maintain a healthy temperature so they don't freeze to death. And they come back out as soon as the temperatures start to reach above 60 to 65 degrees. The ground starts warming up, and layer by layer, those snakes will come out. So by May, I am very busy. These snakes want their food. They're active. A lot of them are mating. And by June, July, and August, I'm working primarily at night because it is so darn hot out here during the summer that even we don't like being out here. The snakes don't like it either. They physically can't take as much as you would believe. And so I get a lot of night calls because that's when the temperature works for them. And we're getting back to the time where I get day calls, and hopefully no more in the next couple weeks. This is all BLM land located right here behind us. And so there's no public access, no public building, nothing. So it is a preserved wilderness, and it's my favorite part about all this. And my grandfather also owns that house over there, and my 2 best friends live in it, which is a blast to have my best friends right next door. They're both 2 people that would be great to highlight. One's a very good artist, and then the other one is a taxidermist, and wow, that's all I have to say on that. And so all my roadkill snakes that I pick up throughout the year go to her. And it's Reno and CW. Those are both their legal birth given names, and I set them up. CW is the artist, but he's also big in your world. He's been art department for as long as I can, you know, remember him telling me about. And he's in his 40s. Reno is my age, which is nice. We both have partners that are older, and we're the same age and female. And yeah, she's the taxidermist, and I think incredible. One of the gopher snakes that I picked up off the road is on display at the San Diego National History Museum. So we're a big volunteer family, and, which is why I do my snake stuff on a donation basis and as a volunteer basis for the community. I don't do it for free for the film set that I was telling you I was on last night. The highlights of my tattoos, everyone notices that my neck is mostly tattooed. It is not finished, but it takes a long time. It is a rattlesnake. We gotta match up some colors and finish it, but the idea of spending another 4 or 5 hours doing my neck is something I kind of procrastinate on. This is my grandmother on my mother's side. Again, so it is a cover-up from the initial terrible portrait. It is. I'm one of those people that you would see on TV with a horrible portrait, and this is about 3/4 of the way fixing what was done. And then people really know me for my puzzle pieces. I get asked about my puzzle pieces a lot. To tell you the truth, I just really liked puzzles, and I wanted a theme for my tattoos, and I can fill them in piece by piece, and it's kind of a, you know, the puzzle of my life.